Hey Simraceway, Dario Franchitti here, testing at Sebring. Getting close to the first race, and this is one of our last tests. Our office is it's changed a little bit this year. We've redecorated, and just getting used to it. Getting used to simple things like making sure the seat's right, the pedals are right. We've had a big issue with the pedals. I traditionally right foot brake, and in this car, when it was designed, they didn't take that into account that any driver right foot brakes. So they had to redesign the pedals and stuff. And today was the first day we ran that. So this morning took a bit of time getting the pedals sorted out, and then we had some issues. And that was the morning, so we literally did 3 laps this morning. But testing for us, we're really just learning this new car, trying different stuff, much like you guys would do at home, with just playing with settings. What happens when I do this? What happens when I do that? We've got obviously all the simulation stuff that tells us if we do this is what we think will happen, aerodynamically and mechanically. But yeah, just a learning process right now, and it's an interesting track here at Sebring because it has so much grip. With all the rubber that's gone down over the testing over the past week, that as much as we're trying to learn, a lot of the stuff we're learning here is not applicable to a lot of other tracks. So we've got to be careful of the results we take away from today. It's an interesting thing adapting to the new car, and again, that's something you guys are going to find out when you're playing Simraceway, that each one's a little different, and it's the details that count. And especially the feelings that the car gives you back. And we're just, again, I'm trying to learn that. I'm trying to see what this car likes. I know what I like the car to feel like, but it's like, hey, this car's maybe not going to give you that. So you got to compromise somewhere, and that's that ongoing battle. And trust me, that'll go on for years. That last car we had for 8 years or something, we were still trying to get it to do certain things that it really didn't want to do. Well, not in the virtual world, but every day I tend to walk the track first of all, and I have very much an idea in my head from experience of looking at a corner, saying that'll be a 3rd gear corner, and that'll be a 2nd gear corner, that'll be a hairpin, and that's worked quite well for me. The one place it never worked was in Miami back in 2002. I thought, yeah, that'll be flat and that'll be such and such. Well, it turned out it was 2nd gear because the place was like an ice rink. So, learning a new track is definitely, I think, the best way to do it is to approach the corner with maybe a little less speed, as you say, slow in, fast out, and build that entry phase of the corner, then build the middle and then the exit. And try and, you want to try and run it together, but maybe one way as well, depending how your brain works, is one corner at a time. And then tie the whole thing together. Me personally, I try and hold that competitive fire. There's a part of me, especially when we're testing with maybe 2 or 3 other cars somewhere, quite honestly, I don't care about the lap time. I want to be quick, but that's not what it's ultimately about. It's ultimately about learning the stuff, so when we show up in St. Pete, we can try and beat the whole field. The more cars here this week, yeah, the competitive juices have got going a little bit more, but I'm going to try and save what we've got for St. Pete. That's the idea anyway. All right, Simraceway, next time we'll speak to you, we'll be at St. Pete for the first round of the IndyCar series, and until then, have fun, and we'll speak to you later.